I mean, I got threatening messages to never come back to my house.
Joining the army so I can make some money and travel the world and go to college for free.
We are working on my capstone project, which is an original theatrical script that I wrote over the summer.
This just be a staged reading.
It was 400 years ago that William Shakespeare was born. This is how they used to do it.
We could have learned our lines.
It's a tribute.
None of us are ready.
I'm going to Florida in about a week and a half to go hang out with my cousin Cindy and stay with her for 2 weeks. And maybe I'll just stay there, so you never know.
So, what's going down? We're going on vacation. Okay, we got the nice car. Anyway, okay, it's gonna take us 2 days to get down to Florida, driving. And the first week we're there, we're all doing family stuff. And we're visiting with my cousin Cindy. My parents and my little brother are leaving. They're driving back, and I'm staying for an extra week with and hanging out with my cousin Cindy. And it's gonna be pretty dope. Because I mean, even though when she's gonna be working and everything, I'm gonna just be like, you know, cruising the town, picking up chicks, basically.
Grown taller as the trees once stayed us disappear, and the words they spoke so long ago, they rang out the stereo, proving none of us are without fear.
There are a few letters in cursive that I don't know.
Megan,
Studying.
is that the best word we could use?
Yeah, if you want to get good grades.
I feel like in this work of school that sometimes we get bogged down with the routine of it, or the sense that this is what we're doing because we go to school every day and we do things while we're at school, and then when school's over we leave. And sometimes in the middle of that, I feel like all of us, teachers and students included, can lose a sense of why.
Okay, but studying and doing work are not necessarily synonymous, right?
Time management.
No, no, but one at a time. Studying,
Enhancing knowledge.
following through with work.
We talked about, or more accurately, wrote on pieces of paper what it is that we wanted to have our lives become in 5 years. What do we wanted our lives to look like? And then I read those out. And then the question became, well, what is it that we need in order to do that? What are the things we are supposed to be cultivating in this room? If not submissions to a magazine, then what? And I didn't want it to be something that just evaporated when the bell rang. I didn't want this self-articulated compass to disappear. So I just grabbed a marker and hopped up on the table and started writing them on the wall.
Follow through. Which is the best phrase
I feel
to
like
get
follow
at?
through
Following through.
would be a good one in general, but.
You gotta get that follow through. Putting in work.
Okay.
It's morning 2. It is 7:08, and we are in Woodstock. Pretty awesome. Not Woodstock, New York, sadly. We didn't go to Woodstock, New York, but we're in Woodstock, Virginia.
Mama, take this badge off of me. I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. And I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's
about 30 years ago, before we had cell phones, this is where a thing called a payphone used to exist. And so when people were on the road and needed to get a hold of someone, they get over here, you know, put like a dime in and call someone up instead of using a magical thing called a cell phone.
Christina.
I'm just telling you.
Ooh, that's
Okay.
Kendall, you have some Trump hands on you.
Some what?
Some Trump hands.
Oh. Well, make America great again.
Priorities.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Priorities?
Makes me think of like priorities. Is this how he claps or something? I'm like so confused.
Every Bernie Sanders supporter page like on Facebook.
You know what, I'm gonna ask that for the duration of this, that instead of filling the air with these verbal seizures that you seem to be having, that instead you actually think about the things people are saying in a way that doesn't involve talking about other stuff.
Stop, Barbie. I said soul searching.
So what does soul searching mean?
Well, people were some of the things you read off are like people were like finding out who I am and.
How about, okay, so self-awareness as something that involves both reflection in a way that leads to some kind of conclusion. Okay?
There goes one of mine.
So we're at the CSTP Oyster Bar in Florida, and down by Siesta Beach, #1 beach in the world, and we're just getting something to eat. The prices are ridiculous. I'm spending $16 for fish and chips, which is probably going to be like this small. I'm going to be pissed about it, but it's okay, because we're here for open mic, and that's the point of it, you know, to get some exposure, to have fun, and just enjoy this beautiful Florida weather.
Okay, so this meal right here costs $12. For $4 more, we could have got that. But we got this for $12.
I was so surprised, I literally thought this was the biscuits to go with it.
It is opening night. I don't know if we're ready. We have 50 chairs set up. If I can get at least 10 of those filled, I'll be happy. In theater, the week before the show is called Hell Week, where we do all the tech, all the designs, everything is done.
Fuck it right in the pussy.
Hell Week is when the week before the show opens, where all the technical stuff is organized, all the costumes are set up, if they haven't already, everything else is set up, all the lights and everything. We didn't have that luxury because I was lucky I was getting to use the building I was using for free. So what we did is we just had Hell Day. Everyone showed up about 2 o'clock, and we just kind of went for it and made it work in the end.
My concern is that we are having young children.
Oh, that's right. Okay. I won't do the one about virgins. The song about virgins is bombing for peace is like fucking for virgins, and that's my favorite one. Jesus, cheap.
I've put a mark next to all the ones that we've done. No more war. Stop the numb. Stop the numb. Be numb.
Rock me.
picked up on some chicks. They were like his biggest fans over here.
Friggin' Zach, man, he's awesome.
He is. He just walked right over there and started talking. It's great. Just like his cousin.
So basically, I'm gonna have to redesign some of the crosses.
All right. Well, I brought my leotard so I can do changes, and it's gonna be decent.
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Well, there's no one else around, so you gotta be talking to me. Who are you talking to? Fucking writer Chris is a Mustang last night. You hear that? Miss Cass in your fucking creative writing class site? I don't remember what I'm talking about.
Is this a bird?
What are you looking at?
It is. Look at you, asshat.
What did you do? How did you know my name?
Oh my god, that was a big name.
It's not my mom, that's why I told her.
Alright, well, I can put the gun down.
You got 5 seconds.
To do what? To do what? To do what?
Get me another drink.
No, I wasn't actually really drunk on opening night. One of my characters was drunk, and I thought, why not go with a little method acting?
Come here. Come here. Your camera guy. Where is it? Where did you interview this lady? Hey, what is your name?
George.
This is George. My good buddy George. Okay.
No, her name is Mrs. Raymond. Her first
Raymond.
her first name is Mrs.
She's a woman, so she doesn't deserve it for her first name. This is 1968. 1968. There's no such thing as women's rights. Women weren't even invented in 1968. They weren't invented until like Bruce Jenner invented them. Jack did 9/11.
I did.
He did it. He knocked down the Twin Towers. He took his gigantic penis and knocked down the Twin Towers. This bottle's been empty for like 20 minutes, boys, so I'll keep drinking out of it. This is why you open it with guns. You end up in a wheelchair. Shotgun is don't wish me out this day. Yeah, that's what you're gonna get.
I feel like that's longer and fits in more conservative thing, but I like that better, but the design of it. So if you let's use.
Why are you going to tell me? Because I can wear a cardigan with this too.
I feel like this will look more conservative compared to that.
I mean, my knees. Alright. You want to look at the back of this?
Right on. They're all over 21 too. They all got beards. Right on, Seth.
It would be awesome if we got laid today.
As far as I'm concerned, he's a virgin.
Dear Johnny, war is war. We took some of the Reds out of this village, saved a few people. I got your package, by the way.
Hey, where are you heading?
Oh, I've got to get to a phone. Davey's coming home.
Really? When?
He said he'd be leaving in 2 weeks, and the letter was from a week and a half ago.
Oh, great. Tell the folks I said hi.
I'm not staying. You know, they're only a few miles away, still in the house in Queens.
Are you still planning to join up?
Of course. I'm not going to be the first one in my family since the Civil War not to join up. I have to fight the commies in Asia, show them not to mess with us.
Oh, come on, Eric. How bad can it be?
Dad's always telling him his stories about fighting the Nazis and the Germans and the the Nazis and the Germans and the stormtroopers and the Chancellor Hitler and...
One drink and then I'm out of here. Your loss.
Hey, you're not one of the usual ones.
No, I'm not. I'm only here because a friend offered to take me here.
Of course you are. Couldn't resist the call to action, could you?
No, I couldn't. Fighting for my country is what I was born to do.
Oh, not that call to action. I meant the actual call to action, like what we're doing here. Fighting the power.
Sorry, but I'm not gonna let some strung out mental case tell me how to live.
I see you two have already met.
Regrettably so.
Johnny, this is Sarah Weber. She's
Ecology.
an ecology major. Oh, and a gardener of exotic plants, but an ecology major in her free time.
Yeah, I got quite a few stickers from this place. Well, yeah, they call me Schwill. I just cruise around with free ride and, well, I do a lot of other things, non-profit stuff, so I just do this to fill my time. Yeah, you have to check my non-profit out too, the Mayaka Earthship. So that's on Facebook and stuff, but yeah, that keeps me busy.
I'm Tabitha. I'm coming here from Bushwick, Brooklyn, New York, and I just want to say I met Zach here at Ska Bar, and he did such a fabulous job. He kept me entertained for a really long time. That's all a girl could really ask for.
And hey, I'm Courtney, and I'm from Bushwick, Brooklyn, and oh my god, the music was killer. It was so good. He just kept me entertained, and Zach is the man. Woo-hoo.
Just all around, great job, Zach.
William Shakespeare, who died 400 years ago this month actually. Feel free to take all the pictures and images you want. I own the show, you can do whatever you want with it, really. I want to thank the town of Bodiam for letting me use this facility for pretty much nothing. And I want to thank Bodiam EMS for allowing us to use a certain prop. And I hope you guys enjoy the show. Present to you the Ducks.
Well, Zach Mullen and I are real tight. We met here in Florida, and we got to know each other by singing, which he is pretty awesome, just so y'all know. And I'm from Vermont, and I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
Great, tell the folks I said hi. I'm not saying. You know, they're only a few miles away. Still in the house of Queens. You still planning to join up? Of course. I don't want to be the first one in the family since the Civil War not to sign up. I have to go fight the commies in Asia, show them not to mess with us. Johnny, you are one determined soldier. Though, maybe you should talk to Davey about it first. Oh, come on, Eric. How bad can it be? Dad's always telling me stories of fighting the Japanese and the Nazis way back. Hey, how was the flight? Better than the war. Oh, come on, son. Let me buy you a drink.
Tom, he just got home. Let's go to the house and make you a roast.
Allie's role in this play is funny for two reasons. One, because when we were all in the play sophomore year, she was dating one of the other actors, and every time one of them had to go on stage, they would make out really hard, and Jack would say, "God, it's like they're going off to Nam or something." The second reason it's funny is because I know from the short time that we kind of dated that the one thing Allie's really afraid of is being like a traditional housewife, and one of her characters in this play is not only a housewife, but she's also my mother.
So there we were. We had the Vietnamese all around us with no ammo bolt was loaded, and all of a sudden we had this helicopter overhead. The Charlies looked up, saw two guns staring right at them, ran out of there like a bat.
I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm in Florida playing my ukulele. I met this girl, she was really great. We sang together like we had been
Thank you. See you tomorrow. Fine. Only because you're a friend. Just one drink. Well, follow me, my noble observers. No, I'm not. I only came here because a friend told me to.
You couldn't resist the call to action, could you?
No, I couldn't. Fighting for my country is what I was born to do.
Oh, not that call.
You're laughing at me. We're gonna get run over. End our misery, right? I tried.
Everybody's inspired to get it, every last one of them. Nobody's innocent, nobody's safe. The general said so himself.
So like halfway through Act 1, one of my characters had a Vietnam flashback.
You're never too young to have a Vietnam flashback.
It was pretty intense.
Get down! Don't just stand there, Sergeant! Get back here! No. Stop! Stop looking at me like that! I'm sorry. Why did I have to do this? Why? They're not people. You turncoat! They were innocent. They were just in their own village. Why didn't they do anything? Why did you make me kill them? Why?
I noticed since you pronounced the R good.
See?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you a story, my friends. And this is about the girl that I was dating 2 weeks ago. I met her in a park, and she was so beautiful, and I talked to her, and I just told her that she was so beautiful, that I liked her eyes. Her eyes was like blue as the ocean, and I just told her that, and she told me that her eyes was ugly like a pool, and I said, oh, you got a beautiful pool. And then and I said, you know what, I don't want to waste the time, so I want to kiss you. Do you mind if I kiss you? She said, she just looked at me. She looked at me. Yes, and then I kissed her. But I felt a connection. I never felt that connection before. So I realized that she was the one that I wanted to be with me. But the thing here is that I have to come here with this competition, and then actually today I felt so sad because she told me that she had to leave, so she's gonna leave the city, and I was like, ooh, so I'm never gonna see her again.
Never say never.
Well, never say never, yes. Justin Bieber here.
He was a decent guy.
Where's Johnny?
He's in the wrong place uptown. I saw him earlier. He looks terrible.
You'd look like that too if your brother shot himself right in front of you.
So there is a jacket that the character Eric wears in Act 2. The jacket actually comes from a website that we paid $20 for it because we were going to customize it and turn it into a Poe Dameron jacket for the new Star Wars movie because I was going to a convention in Bangor and I wanted to do that. But the jacket showed up the day of the convention, so I had to improvise and make a Clark Kent costume that worked pretty well. But so I figured, well, I might as well use it for something, so I used it in the show.
I kind of missed the both of them, you know?
Figure something out on the guitar. I'll just follow along whatever you're singing.
Okay.
Go for it, guys.
This is called whoa, half the songs, and this is the first one, and it's just 1, 2, 3, 4. What a beautiful sunshine. Oh, what a beautiful girl. I'm just waiting for the right time to give you all my love. When I see your face in my mind, I think I'm going insane. Because stop to see your eyes, stop to see your eyes, stop to see your eyes. What a beautiful sunshine.
Doing the play, I learned I don't like making decisions, but you know what? I kind of have to at some point. I learned that being the only person in charge of or being the only crew, the only everything, it's a lot of work, but it paid off and it got to be the way it mostly got to be the way I originally wanted it to look, so, you know, it worked out.
Down the street is trying hard to learn their song. Serenade the weekend squire who just came out